Django Fett on the job.
Hey guys, I'm Django Fett. Continuing with my CyberPower PC series, this is the second video of the series where I'll just be doing the review of my CyberPower PC. And if you haven't seen my unboxing video, I'll put a link for it in the description down below. Please check it out. So, before I begin the review, I am showing some gameplay, some awesome game. I'm not going to be doing any benchmarks. The gameplay will speak for itself. It's 1080p, 60 frames per second, and it's amazing. It's absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, I'm playing in 60 frames per second and it looks great. And I'm not really going to do a benchmark. Before I'm doing the review, I'll just talk about the specs of the computer, then going to show you guys the desktop and show you guys the programs that came with the video card. They're very important programs and I just want to show you guys that. And then I will talk about my overall feeling of this PC and what I think about this PC and whether you should get it or not. So let's start with the case. The case I got was the CyberPower PC X Titan 100 mid-tower gaming case with a side window panel. This was the cheapest gaming case I could get. It was only like $3. It was like nothing, pretty much. I wanted to get a cheap price for my PC, so I just got, a very cheap gaming case, so I decided to get that. As for my disk drive, I got a LG 12X internal Blu-Ray Drive and DVDRW. This actually came free with the Black Friday sale, so I couldn't resist. I love Blu-rays. I don't have many Blu-rays, but it's really nice to have. Next, the CPU I got was the AMD FX 8320 3.5 GHz 8 core. The CPU I found out is very important, but it's actually secondary compared to getting the video card itself. I just learned that myself. It's good to have a really good CPU, but it's even more important, especially for gaming, to have a really good video card. I mean, I went with an AMD. I really wanted to go with AMD. I heard it's really good for gaming. So for the CPU and the video card, I went with AMD. So 3.5 gigahertz AMD CPU, I think it's pretty good. You guys can always comment below. Tell me your guys' thoughts of each of these parts of the PC and what you think of the overall PC itself as I end with the specs. Next, for memory, I got a 1 terabyte SATA-III hard drive. I thought 1 terabyte would be enough for me. That's not the case anymore since I've already used half of the memory. I think I need a 3 terabyte one now, but good thing about getting this 1 terabyte is I did get a 120 gigabyte Kingston SSD hard drive as well. SSDs, I found out, are really great. They're really good, not just for installing games and you can play them at a much faster rate. I recommend just installing Microsoft 7 and your internet off your SSD. It is rapid fast like that. It is incredible. The speed of SSD compared to HD or hard drive, it's leap bounds ahead of that. I would love, oh my god, I would love a 1 terabyte SSD, but those things are really expensive. But I was fortunate enough that with the 1 terabyte hard drive, I got a free 120 gigabyte SSD as well. So I couldn't refuse that at all. So memory-wise, I think I did pretty good with 1 terabyte, 120 gigabyte. I'm going to upgrade later on in the future, but so I think I did pretty good on the memory. For the motherboard, I got a Gigabyte GA970A AMD 970 ATX plus Crossfire USB 3.0. I'm not familiar with motherboards. I just wanted to get the cheapest one out there. I just wanted to get a good enough motherboard, honestly. So I just got that. I don't really know too much about motherboards. I'm pretty sure it's like the heart and soul of your PC right there. So motherboard is important. Okay, as for RAM, I got an 8 gigabyte DDR3 2133 megahertz dual channel memory. The 8 gigabyte is actually just 2 sticks of 4 gigabyte RAM, but it still equates to 8 gigabytes of RAM. I didn't want to go, a lot of people like to go overboard on this, going 16 gigabytes, but I think it's really overkill. 8 gigabytes is enough as it is. 16 and above is it's overkill, if you ask me. Now, for the video card, I did mention I got a AMD video card. I got a AMD Radeon R9 283 gigabyte video card. And I think I got a really good deal with the video card. And I've heard really good things. And it's actually an MSI branded Radeon video card. And it did come with some awesome programs. And I'll show you guys those programs later on. I think the video card is phenomenal. I'm playing games, 1080p, 60 frames per second, showing you guys Far Cry 3, Tomb Raider, Batman Arkham City, and Total War Shogun 2. I'm going to try to show all those games if I can. But they look incredible. It runs and looks great. I ordered USB 2.0 ports, but they were kind enough to actually put 3.0 ports in the front of my PC, and in the back they put like at least six USB 2.0 ports, and that was just an awesome thing that they did. And they added more things to my PC than I even asked for, which was awesome. And I got Windows 7 for my computer. Instead of having to use a disk to install it, CyberPower was really kind enough just to install it. I love Windows 7 without a doubt, and that was just really kind of them to do as well. They were also kind enough that I just ordered standard shipping, and that's probably not a good idea at all, especially like an expensive PC. It's not a good idea. But they were extremely kind enough to go for ultra enhanced packaging solution, and they put some more pads, put it in another box, and they put some type of foam material in the PC itself, and that was just awesome. That was just, I never expected that, and all I've heard was just bad things about CyberPower, and that was just an awesome, really awesome thing to do. It really is, guys. If they just ship it out to you, just a PC in a box, and it just like, you see so many problems with it, then it's bad of them. But they were just kind enough to do this for me, and even though it would have cost me extra, that's amazing. That's awesome. I never expected that to happen to me, and they put some more parts than I expected, and I just love that. I was really kind of them to do. And as for the fan, I got a Asetek 510 LC 120mm liquid cooling CPU cooler. It is very important to have a heatsink or some type of cooling device for your CPU. Very important. And it looks great, and it's perfectly mounted on the CPU, and it doesn't cause any problems, and there's like hardly any sound coming from it, which is great. Now for the power supply. I went overboard on the power supply, but I think I got a great value. I got an EVGA Supernova 750 watt 80 plus bronze modular power supply. Yeah, 750 watts. I know, that's overkill, way overkill. 500 watts, and that'd be really great. I'd be fantastic. I think I got a great value at it. I got it for like 36 bucks. And this power supply is definitely going to be lasting me for a very long time. Also, I did get some free stuff with the purchase of this PC. I got a GIGABYTE GCWB867 Wi-Fi plus Bluetooth. This was just basically a wireless internet for my PC. It wasn't built in. I had to buy it. It's just a cord that connects to the back of the PC, and there's like an antenna that I can just put on my desk. That's all it is. And it was free, so I had to take it. Also, I did get a mouse and keyboard. The mouse was the AZZA Alpha 1600 DPI gaming mouse. So far, I'm loving it. I think it's a fantastic gaming mouse. And the keyboard is the AZZA Delta gaming keyboard with anti-ghosting and red backlight. The backlight is good. It's really good. And you can just adjust it any way you want. You can just even get rid of the backlight altogether. I love the keyboard, love the mouse. They're a great combo. Also, I did get a McAfee Antivirus Plus 2014. That was free software pretty much, so I had to take that as well. And lastly, I got 3 free games with the purchase of this PC. It all depends on what kind of build you get, but this was an AMD build. It was a very high up AMD build, and I got 3 free games. Alien Isolation I heard great things about, so I had to get that. And then I got second game was Star Citizen. Don't know when that's coming out, but I can't wait for that. The third game was just Alien vs Predator. And having free games is just pretty much awesome. I mean, I don't know how you could refute that. And as for monitor, I didn't actually get it from CyberPower. I actually got it from Amazon. It was only $100 on Black Friday, so I had to get that. So those are all the specs, guys. I think it's really good. I think I did a pretty good job with the build. Now let me show you guys the programs that I mentioned before with the MSI Radeon video card. So let me just show you guys the programs right now. Alright guys, so sorry to cut that gameplay so quickly. So as you can see, I have a ton of games, programs right over here. But there are 3 programs right over here. Msi Gaming App, Msi Afterburner, and E2G. Don't worry about E2G. These 2 are the ones I want to talk about. Now the gaming app gives you several options. There's this gaming app right here. So let me click this, and it will show me the performance and noise level of my PC. Unclick that, and there are 3 separate modes right here. I'm keeping it on silent mode right now. It is the best operating environment with the fabulous, yes, fabulous low noise. And there is a button right over here, and if you press that button, it is the cooldown feature. Fan duty will be up to 100% to cool down the GPU in 5-minute intervals, and the function could be activated for 40 seconds, and it will get louder. The noise will be really loud. So I do not want to press that right now. And this is the gaming mode. This is pretty self-explanatory. Provide a stable gaming experience with higher core clock. So this is overclocking, and this is the OC mode, or the overclocking mode. Tune up core clock and fan speed to gain a best performance. And yeah, that's about it. Those are the 3 modes. This is really nice to have. I mean, it makes it really easy to have, and it's not complicated at all. So choose 3 modes, and the fan mode if you want to. Check out your performance, noise level. But if you want to show if you want to see even more from your graphics card and your CPU and all that stuff, this is the program for you. This is the program to check out, Msi Afterburner. And you've probably heard of this program before. This is the graphics card, AMD Radeon R9 200 series, and it just shows all of this stuff right here. So it shows the voltage, but this shows the core voltage right now, and here's all the stuff. It says adjust master GPU core voltage depending on graphics model, card model. The voltage can be represented either explicitly or as an offset. And then there is the power limit %. I can always adjust this if I wanted to. I'm just going to keep it right here for now, but this is the power limit. And adjust the master graphics processing unit, or the GPU, if it is supported by a graphics card. So I can adjust this any way I want to, and it's great to have because you can adjust this as much as you want. And the core clock, adjust the master GPU core clock. I always don't like to mess with this stuff, honestly. I can if I wanted to overclock, but this is a brand new PC. I don't want to overclock it right now, but I have the options to do so. So it's nice to have this core clock right here. Memory clock, megahertz. I can adjust this as well, and adjust the master GPU memory clock. So, I mean, it's great to have, and fan speed percentage as well. And I did mention in my unboxing video that you can adjust. I have the fan controls right over here, but this adjusts the master GPU fan speed. So I can keep it on auto. It's doing fine right now, or I can adjust this. And over here we have some graphs. This shows the temperature, or I'm sorry, the GPU temperature percentage. Right over here, it's around 37 degrees, which isn't bad at all, which is pretty good. Anything more than 60 or 70 degrees, I mean, you need to cool that sucker down. You really do. 70 degrees is way too much. You need to cool that thing down. Okay, then there's a fan speed, and it just so far is 0. I didn't turn the fan speed on at all, so I'm just keeping it the way it is right now. And this is the GPU usage right now, percentage. Right now it's 0. I'm not really doing anything that is affecting the GPU in any way. And then the fan speed, it is 18 right now. I think it's mostly the GPU right now. That's the only fan. I turned the fans off for this video. These graphs would be radically changing if I turn on the fans or play any games, so you'd definitely see some changes here. Then we have this fan tachometer. I'm not really familiar with that. So far it's 988, which seems to be fine. Msi Afterburner, so it's nice to have, nice thing to have, so I can keep track of my video card and also keep track of this. As I'm keeping track of my gaming app, I'm also keeping track of my Afterburner as well. So, nice programs to have for my video card. So, let me go back to the gameplay, tell you guys my overall thoughts of this PC. I freaking love it. I absolutely love it. After I ordered this PC, I watched reviews and I heard terrible things about CyberPowerPC. But for the most part, I'm absolutely loving it. It's been 1 week since the unboxing video, and it's really outperforming, playing high-end games that I've always wanted to, and doing my video editing at like such a fast rate that I've never seen done before in any computer out there. Well, that helps because this is my first gaming PC, but if you want to get a gaming PC and you really don't know how to build a PC yourself, I recommend CyberPowerPC. I really recommend it. I know a lot of people have been saying, you know, really bad reviews about it and have gotten really bad products, and I really feel for them because they spent a ton of money on the product itself, and in their situation I really wouldn't know what to do. I'd freak the hell out. And you know, you should get like the best product out there if you spend like, you know, thousands of dollars upon it. But I think I got my money's worth, more than my money's worth, and I got a great product. I was lucky enough to have a great PC at that. And I recommend you wait for the sales, and for the prices for the PCs vary every year, and I recommend waiting till a sale comes on a special holiday like Christmas, Thanksgiving, even Easter, and wait till the PCs get cheaper. I think the best value, and if you really can wait like a year, get it on Black Friday. I think you'll get more than your money's worth. You will get great value for your PC. I think that's the best time of the year to get a PC. I really do. Especially from CyberPowerPC. You know, it's not difficult to do. You just go on the website, choose your parts. Man, it's performing greatly. Video editing wise and gaming wise, it's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. And if you want to get a PC gaming, you don't really know how to build a PC yourself, go to CyberPowerPC. I highly recommend it. I really do recommend it. And I'll put a link for it down below. I mean, you should know it by now. It's incredible. I love this PC to death. I think it's absolutely incredible. And I feel like PC gaming is the way to go. I think it's absolutely incredible, the amount of games, the way you play it. You can play the controller, keyboard, mouse, and there are just a ton of games you can play on the PC, and graphics are the best, are always the best. I recommend it. I highly recommend it. CyberPowerPC, they did a great job with my PC, and make sure you communicate with CyberPowerPC. And once you get your PC, take out all that shipping material, the foam, and make sure to open your computer too. You might have foam in there as well. And install the necessary drivers, and install Windows 7 if necessary, Windows 7 or Windows 8 if necessary. Yeah, and go from there. Go to Steam, go to gaming, whatever. I just recommend it. I really do recommend CyberPowerPC. They did a phenomenal job with my PC, more than I asked for, and yeah, I just recommend it. So that's all the points I wanted to mention. So guys, don't forget to please like and comment this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, DjangoFett. I'm doing bigger and better things now with this PC at hand. So I just want to end it right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.